Hey y'all, how's it going? It is Josh here on the Joshua Calcutt channel, and got something cool that I wanted to talk about. But first, we got to throw in the dip, and if I yawn a lot, I'm sorry. I'm running on like 2 hours of sleep, so it's been a long ass day. But anyway, we gotta pack it. And we gotta lip it. Today we are dipping some Copenhagen wintergreen. Like I took the lid off of a camo can that I got a few days ago and put it on the regular can bottom. I like the camo can for this year, although I like the actual I liked last year's with like the ducks and all that good stuff on it. So first thing to talk about today is I can actually, at my college, I can actually dip. I can actually dip on campus, like whether it's at a club sport game or. I mean, I'm not gonna dip in class because that's sort of disrespectful to the professors, but like a lot of colleges are tobacco-free campuses and whatnot, but apparently my college isn't. And the second thing I want to talk about, I finally got some fishing hooks for my fishing pole. These are called bait holder for worms and chump bait. When I was ringing them up, it said they were saltwater, like especially for saltwater fish. But I'm gonna see if I can catch a catfish or two with it in freshwater. And then y'all can see my shirt, and I am a Baltimore Ravens fan. Today is Monday, the 26th, and today the Ravens are playing the Cardinals on Monday Night Football. Ravens are off to a rocky start this season. They've only won one game, and that was, I mean, it was a good game to win. They beat the Pittsburgh Steelers in overtime on a Thursday night game a few weeks ago. And but they are still 1-5 or 1-6. I think it's 1-5. Don't quote me. Let me double check. Let's see. Go to Safari. I'm recording on my iPod. It's like an old iPod Nano that has a video camera. It's pretty badass. But Google. Freaking ex-girlfriend Snapchatting me. Baltimore Ravens are 1-5. And the Cardinals are 4-2. So chances are Baltimore's going to get their shit rocked. Listen to some of these games that they lost. They lost to the Broncos, who are good. But then the week after, they lost to the Oakland Raiders, who absolutely suck. However, it was in Oakland, and it's a long ass way from Baltimore to Oakland. And then they lost 28-24 to Cincinnati, who I believe Cincinnati is undefeated. but they lost in Baltimore. Then they won on the road at Pittsburgh. And then they lost at home to Cleveland. And then they lost on the road to San Francisco. But they are playing tonight in Arizona against the 4-2 Arizona Cardinals. But it's just, I guess it's just a bad year to be a Baltimore Ravens fan. It's also a bad year to be a Baltimore Orioles fan. I think they were like last in the AL East this season. And they weren't last, but they're behind Tampa Bay. And Tampa Bay sucks. And then, if y'all haven't heard already, my favorite college football team, the Florida State Seminoles, they lost to Georgia Tech this past weekend. So now they are second in the ACC Atlantic behind Clemson. And I believe if they beat Clemson, then they'll jump back ahead in the ACC Atlantic. And if they stay undefeated after that game, if they win, then they will most likely be in the ACC Championship. This Saturday, y'all can see my hat, I think, but this Saturday, October 31st, Halloween, which really isn't a big deal to me, but this weekend is the weekend of the most hyped, or one of the most hyped football games in the SEC. University of Georgia versus University of Florida. Florida is having a damn good season this year. Georgia, they're lacking discipline, or I'm not sure if it's discipline or skill, but they got their shit rocked by Alabama. And then Nick Chubb got hurt on the first play of the Tennessee game, and they lost to Tennessee. And then they played Missouri and won 9-3, and that was all off field goals. They didn't score a single touchdown against Missouri. So, if Georgia loses and Florida stays undefeated, then Florida could possibly be in the SEC championship, and if they win that, then they will most likely be in the playoffs this season. I'm pretty sure they'll have to either play LSU or Alabama in the SEC championship. We'll see after this weekend. That's another good game this weekend is Alabama versus LSU. Alright, so Copenhagen Wintergreen, of course, was my usual dip before I moved down here, and it's a very good dip. I love Copenhagen Wintergreen, and eventually I know I'm gonna have to quit dipping altogether, especially if I get chosen to be a 4-H counselor next summer, or this coming summer. Another cool thing about my college, I end my spring semester in April. So for you high school students, I get out like a month before y'all do. It's freaking amazing, man. And then Thanksgiving's coming up, and we got a lot of holidays coming up. We got Halloween this Saturday. We have Veterans Day in about 2 weeks. And then we have Thanksgiving like a week or two after that. And then Christmas like a month after that. So, lots of holidays this time of year. And so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I will see you next time on the Josh Calcutt channel. And keep it country.